I'm really excited to show you this projector I was gifted for my review. This is from a company called Aurzen, and they make something that, I mean, I've seen the pictures. I cannot wait to open this box and actually set it up for the very first time because it looks super cool, very modern, a very unique way of actually using a projector. I can't wait to try it out for the first time. So, it is a projector / Google TV kind of adapter, and I'll show you why that's important in just a second. So, but first off, let's look at how small and how it looks. Clearly, this has never been open, so oh, look at that. So we got this here. So I know it. Yep. Okay. Look. Okay. So this is the cool thing. First of all, how awesome does it look? I'm in love. I love the fact it is automatically adjusted to autofocus, auto kern as well. So you don't have to like play with any buttons because guess what? There are no buttons or scroll wheels to kind of like focus because everything is done within the software itself, which I love. So you've got a really nice lens right here. This is 1080p resolution, but it is able to do UHD 4K. So if you've got a 4K source like I do, no problems there. If you are watching through Google TV, whether it's Netflix or YouTube or whatever, 4K, you can do that right there as well. What I think is fantastic is that if that's the only kind of entertainment device that you have, that's all you need because it does come with a 10-watt speaker, with a proper speaker as well. You look at that tweeter. It makes me think of like the speaker, the Altec Lansing speakers of the 90s. Really cool, love the design. So that stays right there on that table. Look at this. Oh, and it's got a grippy feet right there. So awesome. So let's look at what else it comes with. And we're going to put that right here. You can tell I'm excited. So we've got some cleaning devices, of course, because we want to clean that lens properly. And then, obviously, a nice remote. This is awesome. Look at that. Clear, easy to use. YouTube, Netflix, Prime Video, buttons right there on the remote, and you don't need anything else. You don't need a box for that. Everything is within, which is great. So let's put that away for now. Got a nice, you know what? I'm not even going to use this because I think it's pretty easy already. It's already self-explanatory. We got the power. I wanted to see what else it came with. So, it doesn't come with, and this is kind of normal, it doesn't come with an HDMI because this thing is literally an all-in-one unit. So it doesn't have an HDMI cable, but it does have an HDMI input. So you've got HDMI right here, you've got headphones, and you've got a USB. So the reason why it doesn't come with the cable itself, which I do have here, and most people have HDMI cables lying around the house. The reason why it doesn't have one is because this unit is literally made to be Google TV, YouTube, Netflix, all within. You don't really need a cable box. But if you want a box like an Apple TV, this is what I'm going to be testing it with. We're going to test those two things, but I want to test out my Apple TV because I'm used to it on my big screen, and I want to see what it does with this. So all we're going to need to do is literally plug it in with the HDMI. But the coolest thing is that yes, it does come, as you can see, with a power box, right? So you've got a power adapter right here that you will plug in, and this will plug into the right there, obviously. So I'm not burying the lead clearly. You can see the USB-C right here. So there's a power button. So I can plug this into the wall, zero issues there. But get this. Let's say you're camping. Let's say you're somewhere, let's say you're traveling with this thing and you don't want to have a bunch of cables and you do have a little anchor like this, like a little portable power station, right? So we've got a nice little power block. I could literally take this power block, plug it in just like that, and this will power this, and I won't need any other cable. So I could literally be lying in my bed, looking at the ceiling, projecting the latest movie I want, having even, because this is also Bluetooth capable, even projecting it from my phone. So I can literally have something on my phone, send it through the air onto this little projector, and powered with this block. I think that's so cool. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to do the final test, the actual test that everyone cares about, We're gonna project it on the wall. We're gonna see how the quality is. We're gonna see the menu system, but we're also gonna see what the Apple TV looks like in full 4K glory. Can't wait to see this thing and how easy it's gonna be to use. So I just wanted to let you guys know about the setting up. Very easy, connected to your home network or wherever you are. And obviously the first time you're setting it up, you have to go through the Google Home app and set up all of your apps. I selected a bunch of different apps. It's gonna take about 7 minutes to let me know that it's going through installing Apple TV, YouTube, literally Google Play services. I'll be able to do voice, so OK Google will actually work with this projector as well. So we're waiting for this and then we'll be right back. So it's gonna be a little bit harder to see me because I want you guys to see this in just a second, but I want you to notice this, this fan going on right now. I love the fact that this little unit right there has a fan and it is blowing hot air in the back right here, which is really, really nice. The sound I just checked out, of course the sound is not gonna really translate on a video like this one, but I just heard the sound and I could just live off of these speakers in a room, like in a bedroom, or if you're watching something on TV, blowing up the screen like this one from a projector. As far as a projector, having a speaker, this 10-watt speaker feels like it's a lot more than 10 watts, which is a great relief. Now, what I have here is I want to show you this, the auto kerning. So as we can see, we've got perfect, and this is the Apple TV off of the HDMI, right? This is perfect square. So we've got square. I'm going to move manually this up and down. So I'm going to go all the way up and all the way down. Look at this, auto kerning, boom. And the really nice thing is that it stays in focus. I could bring it back. I could bring it forward. It would focus automatically. But the nice thing is also notices when it moves, and it will remind me if I want to just fine tune, do fine adjustments on the focus, I can do that with the remote as well, which I think is a great thing. Obviously, this is a plain wall. This is a concrete wall that's been painted with, it's not a special emulsion, it's not a special screen, it's just a wall. So you can imagine on a proper screen, we're elevating the quality definitely a lot more. But even just on a wall like this, I'm so impressed. And the really nice thing with this is, of course, we saw this, we're seeing this with an Apple TV, but this thing doesn't need an Apple TV. It's got its own thing, and I'm gonna use it right there. I'm gonna show you. As you can see, I'm on the Google Home app right now, and I've installed Prime Video. I've installed Netflix, YouTube, Disney Plus, you name it. You install it, you've got the accounts for it, and you can watch it. I think that's fantastic. It is super, super clear. I'm gonna go and let's go into YouTube right here. And I'm not gonna play any sound, but I mean, this is 4K quality. And as you can see, a beautiful, beautiful rendering. And again, I'm gonna move it because this is what impresses me the most. Look at this, boom. I can move it this way, that way, and every time I stop moving it, it auto kerns, auto focuses, and lets me watch it at its best quality. Blows any other projector out of the water that we've tried. I think it's fantastic, and it can go so far. I can go further out. Right now, this is the biggest I can go because I can't go further in, but imagine if you can go a little bit higher or a bit further and really widen that field of view. It would be fantastic. But yeah, super, super happy with this one.